Welcome to another Tech Talk video, and I'm going to talk you through compressed front springs. I think one of the most annoying things on these 12 scale cars is having a compressed spring which can completely throw out the front end of your car. So I've got 3 springs on here. The middle one, as you'll be able to see, is the shorter of the 3. These are 3 identical springs. The middle one has compressed during a run, and the 2 outside springs are brand new out of the packet. They're associated 0.18 springs. So what I'd like to show you is how to get around, or certainly reduce the opportunity of compressing a spring. As obviously, as soon as one spring compresses, you immediately change the setup of the front of the car, which again is another conversation, another video for me to do. As I say, I'm going to show you how to reduce this opportunity of compressing a spring. So I'm just going to take those 2 away for now, and what I've got here is a M3 bolt, countersink, and a countersink washer. I'm going to push that through there, and then what I'm going to do is pop the spring on the bolt, and then I've got a nut which I'm then going to screw onto the end of that bolt, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind the bolt up until I get my spring to compress, but to the point where it doesn't actually overlap. And hopefully I can show this up to the camera. I've got it as zoomed in as I possibly can here. So I'm just going to bring that up to the camera here, and hopefully we can see that there. That's great. So it's completely loaded, but it hasn't overlapped. I haven't done it up so much that the spring coil overlaps. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for a day. So it's completely loaded. It hasn't compressed through a shock, because when you obviously compress the front end of a 12 scale car or a GT12 car and the spring compresses quickly, it's obviously overloading the spring, and that's why it compresses. So that's a great little tip to stop your front springs compressing. What you want to do is make sure that you do 2 of them at the same time. So I will get this one loaded up, I'll leave it for another day. In fact, here I have the other end, the other components to compress the spring. I'll do that. Once they're done for a day, I'll throw them into my kit box, and I know that those springs are good to go. Hope that helps. Click and subscribe, and we'll see you all again next time.